Your brain is the most complex object in the known universe. 86 billion neurons, 100 trillion connections, running every thought, every memory, every heartbeat, every breath, simultaneously, without you ever asking it to. Let's go. Section 1. The hardware. Your brain is built from neurons, specialized cells that carry electrical signals. Each neuron has branching arms called dendrites that receive incoming signals. Think of them as your brain's antenna. A long cable called an axon carries the signal outward. Think of it as the transmission wire. At the end of every axon are synapses, tiny gaps where the signal jumps to the next neuron using chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. Your axons are coated in a white fatty layer called myelin, acting exactly like the plastic insulation on an electrical wire, making signals travel up to 100 times faster. This is your brain's physical architecture. Section 2. The four lobes. Your brain is divided into four specialized regions, each running different operations. The frontal lobe, sitting at the front like a CEO, controls decision-making, personality, problem-solving, and voluntary movement. It is what makes you, you. The parietal lobe, sitting at the top, processes touch, temperature, pain, and spatial awareness. It tells you where your body is in space at every moment. The temporal lobe, sitting at the sides near your ears, handles hearing, language, speech, and long-term memory storage. The occipital lobe, sitting at the very back, processes everything you see. Every visual signal your eyes send arrives here first and is decoded into the images you experience. Four lobes, four specialized command centers, running simultaneously. Section 3. The deeper structures. Beneath the four lobes live the most ancient and essential parts of your brain. The cerebellum, sitting at the back base, coordinates all movement, balance, and fine motor control. Every time you walk, type, or catch something without thinking, your cerebellum is running the operation silently. The brainstem, connecting your brain to your spinal cord, controls everything, keeping you alive automatically. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your blood pressure, you cannot override it. The limbic system, buried in the center, is your emotional brain. The hippocampus converts your short-term experiences into permanent long-term memories. The amygdala processes fear, threat detection, and emotional responses. It is your built-in alarm system. The hypothalamus regulates hunger, thirst, body temperature, sleep, and hormone release. It is your body's master thermostat. Section 4. How a thought actually happens. Let's use a real example. You see a cup of coffee. Light from that cup hits your retina and sends an electrical signal down the optic nerve to your occipital lobe, which decodes the image in milliseconds. That signal immediately travels to the temporal lobe, which recognizes it as a coffee cup using stored visual memory. Your hippocampus activates the memory of how coffee tastes and smells. Your frontal lobe weighs the decision, do I want it? The reward center releases a small hit of dopamine in anticipation. Your motor cortex sends a precise movement signal down through your brainstem and spinal cord to your arm. Your arm reaches for the cup. That entire chain, from seeing to reaching, happened in under 1 second, and it involved millions of neurons firing in a precise coordinated sequence. That is a thought. Section 5. Neurotransmitters. Your brain does not just use electricity, it uses chemistry. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers released at synapses that carry signals between neurons. Dopamine drives motivation, reward, and pleasure. It fires when you achieve something, eat something satisfying, or anticipate a reward. Serotonin regulates mood, emotional stability, and sleep. Low serotonin is directly linked to depression. Adrenaline, also called epinephrine, triggers your fight or flight response, flooding your body with energy and focus in moments of threat or excitement. These 5 chemicals, and dozens more, are running your entire emotional and cognitive experience right now. Section 6. Sleep. This is the most underestimated brain function of all. While you sleep, your brain does not simply rest. It runs a full maintenance cycle that cannot happen while you are awake. The glymphatic system, your brain's unique waste clearance system, activates during deep sleep and flushes cerebrospinal fluid through brain tissue, physically washing out toxic waste proteins including amyloid, the same protein that accumulates in Alzheimer's disease. Your brain consolidates memories, transferring experiences from short-term hippocampal storage to long-term cortical storage, essentially filing the day's learning into permanent folders. Neural connections used heavily during the day are strengthened. Connections not used are pruned. Your brain literally rewires itself every night. Missing this cycle consistently is one of the most damaging things you can do to long-term brain health.
86 billion neurons, 100 trillion connections, running your personality, your memories, your emotions, your body, and actions simultaneously every second of the day. And you have never once had that extraordinary.
Follow for more body speed runs. Which system should we run next?